when I first met him, I didn't do no talking.
Mm-hmm.
I never talked. I let him do all the talking. But I stood by him.
Amen.
And he kept telling me, sweetheart, I want you to marry me.
Oh.
He did.
Right.
So,
Right.
after a while, found out, I said, okay, I'll marry you. Because he wanted to give me his General Motors pay.
Right.
But for years, he asked me to marry him, and I wouldn't do it.
Right.
But
Right.
I tell you, I never cheated on him.
Amen. Amen.
And I know when I married
Amen.
him, I couldn't cheat on him. But when
Exactly.
God had put me and him together, I was not going to cheat.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
That's it.
Beautiful.
That's it. I won't
People
cheat.
need to hear this.
I know.
I'm serious. We need to clean up America by wisdom, our grown adults, our older people, giving the truth.
But you know what it is?
They don't listen.
Women are so hungry for a man right now.
Yes.
They go for anything.
Anything.
They don't care what it is, who it
Anything.
is. Oh, I got a man.
And it could be somebody else's husband.
Yeah. You ain't got no man. You got somebody else's man.
Amen. Amen.
You know
Amen.
what?
Amen.
You know what? Don't start me today. Don't
No,
start me.
you telling the truth.
Don't start me because I'm
And
trying to get
people
upset
need
with
to hear that.
this. And they don't.
And sometimes it don't even have to come from me. Somebody else can say it and the person will get it as opposed to hearing it from somebody else. Because it's the truth.
It is the truth.
Like you said, they will have a man just to say they got one.
But you know, that's why Steve Harvey wrote a book.
Act
like a man and think like a lady.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
think like a lady.
Yeah.
He showed me that book just like that. And I tell you something. I never read that book, but he showed me
But that title
book.
was enough.
That sure was.
I know that.
But anyway.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing.
Like that
People-
thing that thing just left in there. She didn't better than that. Look,
Yeah, you don't.
A man gonna tell you, I'm not in love with my wife, and I'm gonna leave my wife.
But
oh,
you
she's
still
a
love.
doctor. She's a doctor.
Oh, your wife a doctor and you gonna leave him
Yeah.
for somebody that's.
And I said, what
no.
made you think? Said, I'm not gonna give her no more money. I said, but what made you think she's not supporting him?
Wait, where'd she go? Did
She left already. That's why I'm talking so loud.
Okay.
Then I said to her, I said, you know what? Let me put it to you this way. How much money is he making? She said, oh, he makes $100,000 a year. Wait, hold a minute. He live in North Carolina making $100,000 a year. What job has he got?
That's
Selling
right.
drugs?
Amen.
I'm from North Carolina.
Amen. There you go.
I'm from North Carolina. Ain't no job that's for $100,000 a year.
You think she not telling the truth?
No, she ain't gonna lie.
Making it up.
She don't lie. You know it, don't you?
It's terrible. It's terrible.
You gonna live in North
It's
Carolina
terrible.
making $100,000 a year? What job is that?
Yeah, because I want to go get it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's move down here together, child.
Hey.
Until we get our own spots.
That's what I'm talking about. He makes $100,000 a year.
And you see how they brag on somebody else's man. That's terrible.
It is.
And then he telling her one thing
Look,
and doing another, I bet.
no soon you go out with a married man, when he go home, he go and have sex with his wife.
That's right. That's right. That's
He
right.
have sex with his wife.
That's what's going
So
on.
now, why you even lay down with him in the first place?
Exactly. And then be by yourself in your cold bed.
I'm
Your
talking-
cold bed.
Hey,
Yeah, but that really that stayed on my mind. You know, you asked me would I consider getting remarried again.
yeah.
Ask me that in 2 years from now.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, the reason why I said that is because whenever you start to do that, can I say something to you?
Sure.
You
Absolutely.
got a beautiful house.
Thank you.
Well, the reason why I said that because when you get married to a man, make sure he got something.
Oh yeah.
Don't marry no
yeah.
man because you're in love with him and he
yeah.
looks good.
Exactly.
Don't do that.
Exactly. I agree.
Make sure he got something. You got something already.
Exactly. I tell my kids, you gotta match what I got
That's right.
or have better.
That's right. That's why I asked you that.
So I tell my kids that, oh yeah, I'm definitely on point with that. Now, see, we go all the way back 30 years. That was my first. So that's why it was this long. But guess what?
Make sure he has something.
Never again. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Traveling and everything.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
That's right.
Because I'm in my second half of my life. It's called happy time.
Right. See, let me tell you something. My daughter, how you say you is?
Me?
Yeah.
56.
My daughter almost that age, but let me tell you something about my daughter. She got her own house.
Beautiful.
She living by herself. And I said, listen, make sure you pick the right man because a lot
That's
of men
right.
out there trying to get what you got.
They trying to get what, and when you say get what you got, that means take it from you. Because
That's what
these
that means.
people, especially if they in Delaware, Delaware gives people stuff that don't belong to your name. His name wasn't even on my house, but they sure was trying to give it to him.
They had
Delaware
that-
is horrible.
Women, Delaware got that common law stuff, I guess.
Delaware is horrible. They give the kids to the raping father that's raping the daughter. I done seen that happen. Delaware is horrible. It's horrible. It really
I
is.
can't believe they
Yes, yes.
Delaware do that.
Right now, I have a friend. She's 71, and her daughter just went through a divorce. So she did what I did. She went and got one without him knowing because she couldn't find him wherever he was. And then he found out because you get 90 days before it's sealed. So if the person come and find out that you did it, they could reopen the case. He reopened the case. So from her being divorced from him, he reopened the case and then took her house. He has nothing. He is on drugs. He messed with one of her co-workers and he moved her. So my girlfriend's daughter asked the judge, can we just sell it? And she had to sell it and give him half. And so he got half of the money from her house that he had nothing when she met him. She married for love. At least she thought she did.
That's what I try to tell you.
Yup.
That's what I'm telling
Yup.
you. Don't get married for love. It ain't no good.
Yeah, I know that's right.
It ain't no good. I'm serious. It ain't no good.
It gotta come with some few things bigger than a Happy Meal, right?
If I was to get married myself at my age,
And it's possible. Shoot, they
but
do
let
it
me
in
tell you
Bible.
something. That milk had to have something. He
I
ain't
know
come to
that's
me
right.
empty handed.
That's right.
But hey,
That's right.
look,
I like the
look,
way you think. I really
He
do.
ain't come to me empty handed there. Not me.
I like the way I like the way you think.
No, not me. I ain't going for it.
Cause you know what?
I ain't going for it.
You said something.